welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New England Patriots. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Oaks and Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And off we go from Gillette Stadium.
I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seeing cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux when that's up the highest metric.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Right at the outset, he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's May. Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, gets past the mark.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Zone read, a give to Henderson. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
We're good. Crazy. Them.
To throw is May. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Long opening drive. It's taken up most of this first quarter. Now they want to pay it off. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, what's that?
They'll run with Henderson. Powering forward. He's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to take it out of bounds here on the return, and that will do it for this opening quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get set, get set.
Kittle is the man in motion. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up
30 down on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. The motion man here is Bull. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. That's going to be incomplete. His coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Hey, what's that?
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Huff. And the Niners are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Get set, get set. Stop.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
May to throw on second down. Flush to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it's going to be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Bryce Huff, the former Jet, in there to bring him down. On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Back deep for the Niners is Sky Moore. This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. To throw on first down is Purdy. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On first and 10, Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's good for 20. Seven and a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
11 yards. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
18, watch out!
Here's Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here goes that.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Flush to his right. He's got Douglas going deep. And the Niners will have great field position right around midfield.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
First and 10. Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane. And the Patriots are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Yes, sir. Hey, come with me, come with me. Hey, what's that?
On first and 10, here's May. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's up? Here. Hey, five. Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They picked it up easily, didn't they? A gain of 9 on 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
Here's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Patriots' 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Get set.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Again in the air for Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
49er first down. First and goal, San Francisco.
They'll throw again with Purdy. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
To throw now, May. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
On the play. That's good for a Patriots.
So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was tackled.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing now is May. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. From out of the gun, here's May. Exiting the pocket right. This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Get set.
Here's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. So here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. His kick is good. He got it. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once more, it's Henderson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, New England.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Combo. 30 deep. Hey, Angel.
Again, it's Henderson. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39.
Now, May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Important moment here. 3rd down and 4.
Here goes tonight.
Stevenson. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
Hey, keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. They can't stop it. Keep rolling. Hey, come with me. Come with me.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run with Stevenson, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up now for second down.
A gain of 5 brings up
On the run is Stevenson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs.
That's another Patriots first down.
They'll stick to the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
We'll see how they want to play this. It's third down.
Gain of 6 brings up third.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Patriots are on top. It's 14-10.
Patriots 14, 49ers 10.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. Now Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes first and 10. Here's Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That's caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Here's first down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining.
Brings up second and 1 at the Patriots 12-yard line.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Here's Purdy again. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So it's a win for the Patriots. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. Tirico along with Greg Olson, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff going to open up with a throw. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slaw. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
We're good. We're
First and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
We go tonight. What's that?
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's in! Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. Inside the 40, down the sideline to the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10. It's a big hit for the Patriots. A gain of 66 yards. Chance now to match that opening touchdown. It is first and goal. Here's a run. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
May to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third and goal.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, New England. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And this is no good. The rookie misses the extra point. We'll see if that affects him or the game the rest of the way. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hold on.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Detroit.
18. And the Lions first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Lions.
Laporta in motion. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They'll come up here, first and 10. Goff to throw. He'll go right back to Laporta.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Open space to the 35. one from Gibbs. 36 yards.
Go.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 of the 12-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll get on the play. Brings up second.
Throwing on 2nd down.
The
Goff.
12-yard line.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. He works free, right side. Still going. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley, he's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Throwing is May. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a 2-point conversion. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Laporta in motion. He'll go play action with Goff. And this will be incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Throwing now is May. That one taken in. Rayshon Boutte. Touchdown, New England. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Here's May again. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl. We're throwing the ball this close to the goal line, ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Go. 180.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This one's complete. It's to Slaw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 29-yard
Hey,
line.
left.
On 2nd down, Goff. Rolling right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's to the sideline and intercepted.
GG's, my boy.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up.